Welcome to this explainer. Today we're diving into a brand you definitely know, but we're going to look at it through a completely different lens. We are decoding how KFC engineered its signature chicken to meet our constantly changing cravings. This isn't just about fast food. It's honestly a fascinating look at food science, psychology, and culinary adaptation. Okay, let's dive into this. It is so easy to just glance at a fast food menu and see a simple list of items, right? But if we look a little closer, we realize that not all fried chicken is created equal. The foundational idea we're exploring today is how different textures can completely change your eating experience. We're looking way beyond the menu board to understand the sensory journey of these variations and how one single protein is transformed to meet very different consumer needs. Here's a quick roadmap for us. We'll be breaking down 6 signature chicken varieties by their cooking method, whether that's pressure fried, traditionally fried, or grilled, and by their format, tracking the evolution from classic bone-in meals to modern boneless snacking. Let's get right to it. Section 1, the foundation, original recipe. This is the exact product that built the entire legacy. The original recipe relies on a very specific formula. We're talking bone-in pieces, meticulously coated in seasoned flour. And this is the real key here, pressure fried. That unique cooking technique, combined with that world-famous blend of 11 herbs and spices, well, that's the absolute foundation of everything. So the crucial point is, the absolute magic of the original recipe is its balance. It's that perfect harmony between a crispy exterior and juicy meat on the inside. It's not just about flavor. It's a specific textural contrast that people all over the world instantly associate with KFC. But what happens when that balance just isn't quite enough for everyone? Section 2, upgrading the crunch. Extra crispy chicken. Let's move to and see how this builds on the original concept. So while the original recipe relies on pressure frying, the extra crispy version was engineered specifically for people who crave a heavy, pronounced crunch. It pulls this off by adding a second, entirely extra layer of breading before going into the traditional fryer. What's really fascinating here is the total shift in focus. The meat inside stays pretty much the same, but because of that double breading, the crust actually becomes the star of the show. And let's be totally honest here, for some people, that extra crunchy crust is literally the only thing that matters. It's wild because it just proves how a single textural tweak can completely transform a product's appeal. Section 3, the grilled evolution, Kentucky grilled chicken. Now, this was a massive departure from the norm. This variety actually skips the traditional frying process entirely. Instead, it's cooked using a grilling method. It's still seasoned with herbs and spices, of course, but because of the grill, it develops a really distinct smoky flavor and features a much lighter texture compared to the fried stuff. I mean, just imagine the contrast between that heavy double-breaded crunch we were just talking about and the lighter, smoky finish of this grilled option. It is a completely different sensory experience. So why does this matter? Well, this brilliantly illustrates how a major brand successfully adapts. The grilled option was rolled out specifically to appeal to customers who were actively looking for a totally different style of chicken. But the genius of it is that they did it while keeping that familiar, baseline KFC taste. It's really a perfect example of a brand evolving right alongside changing consumer preferences, all without losing its core identity. Now, I have a question for you, and it represents a huge shift in the fast food landscape. But how do you eat KFC on the go? I mean, the bone-in pieces we've covered are fantastic for a sit-down family dinner, but let's be real, they aren't exactly steering wheel friendly, are they? Section 4, convenience and dippability, crispy tenders and nuggets. To answer this huge need for portability, the brand introduced entirely boneless formats. Tenders and nuggets became incredibly vital because they act as the absolute perfect vehicle for dipping sauces, and they are so easy to eat on the move. These aren't just fun new menu items, they're essential adaptations to our modern super busy lifestyles. While they both share that awesome boneless convenience, let's quickly compare the two. Crispy tenders are actual strips of chicken breast meat, coated in a seasoned breading, fried until golden, and they offer a noticeably mild flavor. Chicken nuggets, on the other hand, are smaller pieces built for quick snacking and easy sharing. And crucially, while nuggets are literally everywhere in fast food, KFC's version focuses on utilizing their own signature seasoning profile. So you're either getting a mild breast strip with the tender or a bite-sized burst of that classic brand flavor with the nugget. Section 5, the ultimate chicken snack, popcorn chicken.
And this brilliantly illustrates taking boneless convenience to its absolute logical extreme. Popcorn chicken is defined as bite-sized pieces of chicken that are coated and fried until crispy. And yeah, in case you were ever wondering, the name comes directly from the fact that these little crispy pieces visually resemble actual popcorn kernels.
It became wildly popular because it delivers the deep flavor of fried chicken in a highly snackable form. It's usually served in cups or boxes, and honestly, let's just celebrate the fact that this format completely solves the age-old problem of needing utensils. No forks, no bones, absolutely no mess. It is the ultimate expression of on-the-go snackability for fried chicken lovers.
As we wrap up this explainer, I really want to leave you with this thought to consider. Look at how a single core ingredient was manipulated through pressure frying, extra breading, grilling, and boneless formatting to create completely different experiences. The next time you're sitting at a drive-thru, ask yourself, how do texture, cooking methods, and the simple need for convenience secretly dictate your own fast food choices? It's honestly fascinating to realize just how much engineering goes into exactly what we crave. Thank you so much for joining me to explore this menu evolution today.